Happy Sunday, y'all. Y'all ready to plan for the week? All right, so today's actually the first live of 2023 for me, and also the first live I think I've done with my face actually showing. I don't think I've done this on YouTube. So if you're new here, I'm Shondell, the creator of Craft Print, and I usually do all of my lives on Instagram, and decided this year they're going to be on YouTube from now on, so that it can be saved and you can see it whenever you're ready. Um, so every Sunday, I haven't decided if it's gonna be every Sunday or every Saturday, but we're going to be planning out our content for the week together and kind of holding each other accountable. Also bouncing ideas off of each other and help each other out. So this is what I do. So I'm gonna start off. When I'm planning out my content, I have good afternoon. My personal planner, because I like to put in some of the personal things I need to plan for the week. This is my business planner. Hey Tara. I have the computer in front of me. Also, y'all let me know if I'm not looking the right place, because I told y'all, like, I don't know where to look when it comes to the camera on YouTube. And then I have a separate book for notes, so I don't like rewrite things over and over, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can go on the computer and get into this live. There we go. That way I can see you guys' comments. There we go. All right. So the first thing is, is anybody planning with me, or are you guys just watching? Like, I want us to actually plan our week out together. Thank you, Sugar Kings. I told y'all about compliments. Like, I don't know who training. Look at my girl. I'm happy you here. So I haven't like crossed over into the digital planning world yet, but I like paper. I like to write it down. I like to look at it. I like to feel it. Maybe eventually I'll move over. So it looks like everybody's planning today. Good. All right. So the first step is where you're writing all this down. So I use the large happy planner only because it has more space for me to like write what I need to write in here. Paper planner too, right? Hi. You starting digital planning? I'm not there yet. I don't know. It's not for me just yet. All right, so let's get into our planning. Then we could talk and stuff a little bit. And also, I want to know y'all opinion. Should we do this every Sunday or Saturday? Because I was thinking, we planned this Sunday afternoon, right? Do you have time to record what you need to record? So that's what I was thinking. Y'all let me know. But anyway, Sunday? Y'all like Sundays? Okay, so we'll keep it to, well, that's one answer. I'll wait for the rest of y'all to give me something else. It looks like Sunday. All right, so we'll keep it on Sunday. All right, so Sundays it is. I'm going to save these. It's going to be here if you need to come back and go through something else. Because not only are we planning out the week, we're going to be talking to each other and stuff like that, giving content ideas, everything of that nature. So your first thing you need to know is, like, where do you plan on posting? So for most of us, we're trying to be consistent with our content. For me, my focus is everywhere, like literally YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest. My Facebook, I automatically post from Instagram. It automatically goes over to my Facebook, so I don't focus on that as much. So that's the first thing we're going to write down. The social channels you're trying to keep up with for this week. Because last week, I didn't focus on YouTube or my blog, but this week coming, I will be. So also, if y'all need me to pan down for you to see, let me know. So before I write in the planner, I'm gonna write in here first. That way, if I'm crossing off or doing something else, it doesn't mess it up. I like it to look cute if it can. I also left my planner stickers in the room. I'll probably get one of the boys to get it for me. Also, if this is your first time here, subscribe, because I'm gonna be here often. I know I'll be saying I'm going to be consistent with YouTube content, but this is the year. 2023 is the year. I'm gonna be here every Sunday doing this. We're gonna do lunch break lives on here. I'm also gonna have tutorials on here. So make sure you're subscribed, like, hit the notification so you can know when I'm going live. But I will always post it here, Instagram, here, there, and everywhere. I'm gonna let you guys know when I'm going live. Also, I'm looking here, but it looks like I'm looking to the side. Or should I look here? I have no clue. So if y'all be watching and I look a little crazy, I am. So it's okay. First things first, write down the social channels that you want to keep up with this week. The second here. Yeah, exactly. We're here to hold each other accountable. But I really am going to, like, YouTube. And I think part of that is going to be me moving my lives over here is going to help me keep it consistent. Because y'all know I'm always going live on Instagram. Always. It's like second nature. I actually can't wait for YouTube to become second nature, because for the past hour I was nervous. I was walking around. I was trying to figure out, where am I going to record? Am I going to record in my room? I'm a mess. So I can't wait to get accustomed to YouTube. So I'm doing YouTube, my blog. Also, if you're new around these parts, I talk a lot. A lot. So I'm going to write them down and I'm going to show you guys. So for me, YouTube, blog, Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok. And that's mainly it. Let me just double check what I posted for the week. Yep. So I literally just write down the names first. Remember, this is just like the notes pad before I put it in the actual planner, right? And then what I'm going to, straight ahead. Okay. So right after that, I write down how many times I want to post for the week. For YouTube, when it comes to videos, it's a different number compared to shorts. So I'm gonna write down video. Give me the charge, you fool. And shorts. Thank you, Captain. You going back out?
Yep.
Okay, I'll call you. I'm back. Now for the blog, I want to do 1 to 2. I don't have like a definite number. 1 to 2 blog posts a week. That was actually Joel. He had to drop off something for me. That's why I just ran there for a second. Instagram. So last week I did 5 reels for the entire week. 5, I think, well, for the 7 days, I did 7 reels. This week, the goal is to do 3 reels per day. I'm just challenging myself a little bit more than usual, right? Y'all pray for me. But I think I'm going to be able to do it. And I'm going to show you guys how today when we plan out. So I'm doing 3 per day for my reels. And for my Instagram stories, I try to do a minimum of 4. So the goal is going to be 4 to 5 stories per day. Per day. Also, tell me your numbers while we're planning here. So for YouTube, the videos, it's 1 video per week and 2 lives per week. And because I'm doing 3 shorts a day on Instagram, 3 shorts. Because I'm doing 3 reels per day on Instagram, I'm going to do 3 shorts per day on YouTube also. And again, we don't have to have the same exact numbers. Do put down something that you think is reasonable for you, but don't constantly do those things for the next 2 months. Let's say the next 2 weeks, you're going to keep your numbers around the same and then up it a little bit more for the next week. Crafts and Capacito, you're doing 3 reels per week, 1 story, 3 posts. Come on, girl. 3 TikTok. So you got on TikTok and you're going to do the TikTok. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I am proud of you. So for Pinterest, I'm doing 5 pins per day this week. 5 pins per day. And TikTok, 3 per day because we're using the same videos. So that's the way. It sounds like a lot, but let me give you an example. So Monday, tomorrow, I'm going to I'm going to post my first reel. Now that video that I have saved in my phone, I'm going to post that on TikTok. I'm going to post that on Pinterest as well. Like, I'm doing it all across the board. So it's going to be a reel, it's going to be a TikTok, it's going to be a Pinterest pin, and it's going to be a YouTube short. So that one video is going on all of my social channels that day. So that's how it's going to make it easier for me. So I'm going to have to literally just create 3 videos for each day and post them on all my social channels. 2 new listings on Etsy. That's another thing. With Etsy or anywhere that you're selling, I've heard that the more activity that's going on, the more Etsy's going to push your stuff. So instead of bulk, like once a month you add a bunch of listings, spread them out and try to do, if it's every day or every week, and then add your listings like that. I do need to add listings. Actually, today the goal was to add at least 20 to my digital shop and maybe 2 or 3 to my physical Etsy shop. So definitely that's going on now. And this is how it looks. I mean, ain't gotta be cute just yet. But Tavon, once I figure out the numbers, then I'm going to like start putting here. And with the large happy planner, let me see if y'all can see me. Y'all can see me, right? You see the pages for the week, Sunday through Monday, all here. And then over here, this is where I write like content ideas and other goals and things like that. That's why I like the big one for business. 20. Those are digitals. Digitals are much easier than physical products. I never do 20 physical products at a time. I'm barely even making them nowadays. But your favorite layout, right? It makes life so much easier. Also, if you need, this week, I plan on ordering a bulk order of acrylic and probably mattes, and that's it. I'm like on a no spend, trying to be wiser with my money, because usually I just shop till I drop, buy craft supplies, it sit here, I don't do nothing with it, and then I wonder why I'm broke. Thank you. I'm going to do the video on the shirt also. That's going to be one of the YouTube tutorials on how I made the shirt. And that's a reminder. Whether you on live, whether you walking down the street, promote your business. However, I'm going to be craft print everything everywhere. Like, I started doing that and then I just fell off. My earrings, we're going to always have them on. No more forgetting. This is a year that we promote. Okay, growth. And we sell. Because I did a lot of being on live, talking, hanging out, and then I wasn't really selling. I'd forget to put my links. I'll forget to tell people I have classes. I'll forget to tell people about products. No more of that. So we're going to plan ahead. Also, what you need to write down when you're planning out your content, your captions and like your call to actions. Because when you post last minute, you kind of forget that. And I'll give you an example. Today I posted on Instagram. So I didn't plan for my weekend post. So I just randomly chose something out of my phone. And when I posted it, I forgot to mention that I have a YouTube tutorial to match. Like, I totally forgot. So if you plan ahead of time and you write down the ideas for this content, you can like remind yourself and not forget those important parts, because we're going to do all this posting, but you don't want it to be in vain. So make sure you're reminding people to come back to either your social channels, buy your product. There has to be some reason you're posting, either to grow your social media page or to grow your sales. So you got to remember that when you're posting and mention those things. Even if it's at the end of your video, you just remind people, comment and let me know what you think. Share this with somebody who would like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Head over to my YouTube and see the tutorial on whatever it is. You want to make sure you have those in your post. A link, yes. If you've done the Amazon, make sure it's linked in your bio. If you're using a product from Amazon, remind people that you have the link. A lot of, like, for instance, I've been talking about all of the craft supplies that I have that I'm not using, and this year I plan on using it. Even though I'm talking about not buying new stuff, there are people who's going to see it and going to want it. So I make sure I remind people to go to the link in my bio. I have it in my Amazon shop. So you want to do that. Hey, Carla. Choose your weekends to be for you and family, so all of it don't stress you out. Right. You can just literally like take an hour, half hour if you have to plan. It doesn't have to be long and drawn out. And it doesn't have to be like full on tutorials, things that's going to take you hours to film. If you pay attention to social media, the 3, 4, 5, 6 second reels get further. Like our attention span is getting shorter and shorter. So when you find a sound where it's just real simple, 6 seconds, use that. If you're showing your product or I've been practicing the whole, like, what is it? Lip singing. Well, it's lip talking. Like, I'm horrible at it. So I'm trying to push myself to do better with those reels because they're short and to the point and it gives you more content. So next week when y'all see me, don't laugh at my lip syncing qualities. I'm working on it. It's getting better little by little. But I am going to have some next week. I was actually filming it today and y'all let me know. Y'all let me know when you see it. I'm going to say don't judge me, but judge me because I want to know. So there's no way I'm going to improve if y'all don't tell me. And I'm not the person to like, oh, I'm scared to tell her she made a mistake or I see something wrong and I don't know how to tell me. Tell me. I want to correct it and fix it for the next time. If you see me make a spelling error, tell me. I'm not the person that's going to get upset. No, I need to know. I need to know. It does take, the reels are like 2-3 seconds, but it'll take me an hour to get it right. Right before I came on the live, I had the phone. I'm like, you know what? You look decent. You don't look homeless. Because I usually look a little homeless working from home. So I said, now's the time to make the videos. Your hair is fixed. I did a little bit of makeup. I don't know nothing about makeup. I had to call my sister. We're like, listen, this look decent enough to be, because I don't know, YouTube sometimes, like live, it'll pick up everything. I don't know. I feel different from Instagram. So I put a little, but anyway, I just try to get myself together for y'all. Next week, that's how it's going to be. Back to the content planning. So when you think about 3 reels, right? It sounds like a lot. So what I did was I broke it down to like, I'm going to do 1 reel is going to be like a picture of products or a photo of me, not a photo, a video of me just taking a video of a completed project. 1 is going to be a process video. And then the 3rd one is going to be me like lip singing to something on social media. So there goes 3 ideas of content that you can do every day. So that's what I'm doing next week. So 3 reels per day. I broke it down to every day. 1 is going to be a lip sync. 1 is going to be a process video. And then 1 is going to be a video of a product. That way I don't have like the stress of trying to figure out what it is, like what I'm going to do. Hey TJ, hey Andrina. My yellow, thank you. Is it weird that I have to look down to read the comments? I have to get used to YouTube Live. I have to get used to it. But I'll be here every Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so we can plan out our content together. We can help each other with ideas. If anybody else have any ideas when it comes to content, because a lot of the times people say everything is content, post everything. And then you're stuck like, so what the hell, like what? What is everything? So let me give you some ideas. People like to see the day in the life. So if you're a mom with small kids and you work and you craft, give a video about that. Like show how you manage everything. Because honestly, I don't know how y'all do it with these little ones. I got big ones, so I don't know how you do it. People want to see that. Behind the scenes, when the place is a mess, what you use to clean up, the products you use, your craft room, how you store specific things. And you can break that down into like 10 pieces of content. Videotape like where you store If you're a blinger, where you store your bling, where you store your glue, how you store it. If you get like a set of drawers from IKEA, show the drawers and then show what's in the drawer. So you can break down just craft room into like 2 weeks worth of content if you want to. And don't forget, tell people, if get them Amazon links, and then you can promote it like that. So if your content is not bringing you a customer, at least let it bring you someone who's going to use your affiliate link, and you're going to make some money like somewhere somehow. Other ideas I think people like to see, not ideas, but like what it is that kind of gains traction on social media. When you teach somebody something, like tips, how I clean my mat, how I calibrate my machine. I did a YouTube video on how to calibrate your machine. The types of paper you use, the glue you use. Do you purchase from small businesses? Talk about the small businesses you purchase from. People love to hear about that. So you can get like lots of content. Lots, you can. Just also scroll through your social media. If you're a crafter, you should be following other crafters. Get some ideas on the type of content. You don't have to like literally do exactly what they do, because I think that's a little bit annoying. Yes, unboxing, all those things, quick little tips, cleaning videos. That's what I'm talking about. You went to the Dollar Tree and did a time lapse. Dollar Tree crafts is hello. I'm live. Dollar Tree. His phone is bad now. So Dollar Tree crafts, people love it. They love it. Not I said the cat, but people love it. Show the stuff you buy from Dollar Tree, the stuff you do from at Dollar Tree. Yes, unboxings. People love an unboxing video. And I'm the type of person that will tear everything up when they come in the house and forget to do that. Right. Mommy comes out, and so I try to sit here and be professional on every live. Not even professional, just focus on the task at hand. That's why I tell people, no matter how old your kids are, something gonna happen. Somebody gonna interrupt, somebody gonna do something. He's 24. And they knew I was going live, but yet he's still coming out here with his loud phone. Product reviews, yes. All of these are like good ideas. Shipping, packaging tips. I've never done a shipping video before. I need to get my life. But these are all ideas of how we can break down content. And let's say, go into your stats on Instagram and look at like your all-time highest viewed content. And sometimes the highest ones are like a year. My most viewed video was, I think, 2 years ago. Repost that bad boy. Repost it. Do a different voice over it. You can repurpose your content. Instagram and like Facebook, I think the shelf time for like your content is usually like a few days, because nobody's scrolling down. So repost some of that old work. But they do say YouTube is much longer, so that's why I'm here too. I need to make more content on YouTube. That's at the top of my list this year. Like I don't want to. I'm going to be doing more for YouTube this year. Right, after the fact, you remember that. You got to try to like remind yourself, give little reminders, but record everything. You go into Michael's, Hobby Lobby, you got to go to 3-4 craft stores before you find what you want. Post about that. Like literally post about it. And the thing is, now people rather the real. So it doesn't have to be, you got to be dressed up to the nine. No, come as you are and talk about what's going on with you as either a small business owner or just a hobby crafter. It doesn't have to be you selling something. Talk about it. There's somebody there that can relate to anything. Anything. There's somebody that can relate to you. Don't ever think like, I'm not big enough, I don't have enough follower. Do it. Do it. The more you doubt yourself, the longer it's going to take you to get your shit together. Also, I got to remember, I can't be cursing on here. Y'all know when I get relaxed and comfortable, y'all get the real Shondell, and she be cursing a little too much. But I'm going to try my best to behave myself. Yeah, I do. One of my videos I think I recently posted this week, I think this weekend's videos are all repurposed content. Right, people be refurbishing beds like mattresses. We can refurbish our content. Now, We're going off topic. We got to stay on topic. Write down the amount and then the ideas that you want. If you have specific orders this week, film you doing those orders so that there goes your content, there goes your reel. So right here, I did it like in the week. Sorry guys, and I know I was gonna do a job, but we're gonna talk about it. This list right here is literally everything I want to post Monday through Friday, 3 times a day right here. So I found my little 3-4 minute videos, and I would like to say I feel like an idiot when I record it. But it's like, Shondell, just put it out there. I gotta talk myself into next week. Those lip sync videos, I really have to coach myself to post it. I feel so uncomfortable. And here's the thing, if for you guys, if you really feel uncomfortable, you can't do it, don't do it. Don't do it. For me, I want to. Like, I want to push myself to do more content of me, like showing me. The thing is, I'm hilarious outside of social media, but to portray that to people, it's hard for me. I don't know why. Also, the like my sense of humor on a regular day does not match crafting. So I got like a dark sense of humor. I will craft jokes about my mama 6 feet under, and that sometimes people might like that. So it's hard for me to show that side of me, but I'm gonna push to do it. I hate the lip syncing videos, right? But they're so like quick and easy. I want to just get them out the way, and it's gonna help me be able to post 3 reels a day. It's gonna help me. Me too. I do, and I can't put certain things out there like that. It don't match. It don't match. It don't match. So, if you have an idea, write it down. Write it down. You want to make your week a little less stressful because, like for me, I work full time, and then after work, it's like I jump into working on orders. So you're trying to minimize the amount of crap you have to do all week. So today is the day we get all of this written down and figure it out. And remember, one video, you post that same video all throughout. I do it everywhere. If you're not that familiar with Pinterest, Wednesday, so every Wednesday is when I'm going to release an actual tutorial pre-recorded video on YouTube. This Wednesday is going to be the video showing you how to create your Pinterest pins in Canva, or if you're just using a video, like you have a reel or something, I'm going to show you how to do that, design them, upload them into Pinterest, and a little bit about like how to pin in the Pinterest boards and stuff like that. Also, if you're not too familiar with Pinterest, just know, consider it free advertisement. Now, you can pay to promote your stuff on Pinterest a little more, but naturally it's free and it'll get you sales. Just make sure you link everything back to wherever you want people to go. So if you post a reel with one of your products, add the link so they go straight to your website and they could purchase it. It's real simple, like real simple. Also, I started a group Pinterest board. I'm going to add the link for that Pinterest board in my story. So you just come and request to join, and I'm going to let everybody in. The thing with group Pinterest boards, the more we're all pinning in that board, the more views all of us are going to get. So, and if you can find, besides myself, if you can find other group Pinterest boards, pin them. So I've been consistent on Pinterest one week, right? I started back this week. January 1st, I was at 61,000 views per month. And 1 week of consistency, today I'm at 72,000 views. So it went up 11,000 monthly views just from 1 week of being consistent. Now, all of the stuff I posted will take you either to my Instagram, my YouTube, my blog, or my Etsy shop. Everything that I posted. And I posted between 3 to 5 posts every day on Pinterest. And when you're putting on Pinterest, you want to spread it out. I just learned that because I was over there scheduling my pins through Canva so that I don't have to go in and pin every day. And I was doing 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m. But I started researching and they said to do it like morning, afternoon, and night. You want to spread it out because the people that follow your Pinterest page, you don't want to bombard them. So it's best to like spread it out. You started Pinterest this week? No. So you don't really like, don't, the only editing I don't want people to do, don't delete anybody's pins, but otherwise pin your stuff in there. Like that's the point of the group board. Throw your pins in there every day. If you have pins you already created, you can repin them into the group board. The more we pin, the more views that come, the more views everybody is going to get. That's going to help your views go up by pinning in a group board. Yeah. You starting to love Pinterest? I love it. I love it. And it's simple. And it brings you customers. What's better than that? And you ain't got to pay. Unless you want to pay to be seen, your pin to be seen more. Right. My top performing pins were pinned, I think, last year and the year before. And they're videos. And they're not even processed videos. They're videos of a finished product. So I did a Paw Patrol party. And I did a video of the finished centerpieces and all the stuff like that. I'm going to show it to you guys. And this is still my most top performing pin. I can't see when I pinned it. It's more than 500,000 views. And almost 4,000 people repinned it. So this is it. It's just showing you the finished product. And that's my top performing pin. So it doesn't have to be a process video. You can just, when your work is done and you finish creating it, just videotape what you're about to ship off. Just try to make some kind of time to remember. Because before, when I was like really taking in custom orders, by the time I was done, it was time to head out the door. So you got to try to create them where you have a little bit of time, even if it's you can't do the process video. Film the finished product. People love to see the finished product. Your pins do better during a certain time of year. Yes. Holidays. Pins will definitely do better holidays. So when a holiday is coming up, start creating those holiday themed pins for products. If you have a blog and you create like printables, and because I do free printables on my blog, now I'm going to have them freebie Friday. So every Friday will be a new one. Those perform well, especially Christmas, like a free chip bag and things like that. They perform very well. And people are always looking for freebies. So even though you create stuff, consider adding freebies somehow. People love a freebie. Oh, Tasha, I didn't hear that one. Really? Maybe, you know why? It's probably like that where she said you should post like 9:07 instead of 9 a.m. I think people automatically post on the hour. So 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Like those are the times. So maybe it can be that it'll be bombarded with pins. That could be the reason. But I haven't heard that one. But I'm going to try it. Definitely going to try it. Yeah. But when I was researching Pinterest, they said for growth, the best is 5 pins per day. And the good thing about Pinterest, you can, let's say you have 2 products, you can make 10 pins out of just 2 products. Go into Canva and select different Canva templates and create different templates with that one product showing in there. Change up the title, change up the descriptions, but also make sure you add those keywords that people, those search terms that people are going to actually search for when they need to find your stuff. Add that in the title and the description. The more it's like typed in there, the more people will see it. SEO is a little confusing, but just think about search terms. Like if you were to go on Pinterest and you needed to find, let's say I make a Jordan cake topper. I'm going to type in what I think people are going to look for when they come to Pinterest for that Jordan cake topper. So Jordan decorations, Jordan cake topper, Jordan topper, Jordan party decorations, Jordan decor. So you want as much of that in your title and in your description. Same goes with Etsy as well. Or your website. You want those search terms in there as much as you can. Yeah, that Brock guy is good when it comes to helping you, especially with your reels. I'm gonna try the random times. I use Canva to schedule my pins. That way I don't have to keep going back. So with Canva, when you create a pin and you go to share it, like to save it, instead of saving it, go to schedule and you can pick the day and the time and it'll pin it to Canva for you. And you can choose the board that you want it to pin to. So I schedule them all out. So buy favorite items to use like glue gun, pre-assembly, full assembled, shipping. Yes. Yes. Thanks for the breakdown of all those ideas. So what I wanted to ask you guys, do you think like from the little half an hour we've been here, do you feel like you got ideas? You feel a little bit more confident about posting this week? Any other question, like something you need help with so that this week we have this content planned out? Like when you come off of this live today, you should have your amount, the social channels you're posting to, and at least your ideas. I hope you guys are writing this down. Right. And the thing is, you don't have to. Last week, I focused on certain social channels. This week, I'm adding YouTube and the blog. So take your time. And remember, it took me years before I could get to where I'm at today, where I'm planning all this content out. In the beginning, I just posted whenever, wherever, to some places, some there. So take your time and don't compare yourself to anyone else. Take baby steps, but be consistent somewhere and then build up more as we go along. Where you can put... Yeah, so I'm going to do the full video Wednesday to explain it to you, but do not, when you post as a pin idea, it doesn't give you the option to add a website. Well, it doesn't for me. I don't know about anybody else. What you're going to do when you create a pin, at the top it says title, then it has description, and then at the bottom it'll have like website. I think it has tags and then website. So where it says website, you're going to put the link back to your Etsy shop, the link back to your Instagram, your blog, your YouTube, wherever you want to take people back, put it there. Now, when it comes to Pinterest videos, when you try to upload it on your phone, it'll tell you that you have to do it as a pin idea. It doesn't let you upload it as a regular pin where you can add your link. I just figured that out. You have to do it on the computer. I don't know if it's just me, but if you want to do it as an actual Pinterest pin instead of a pin idea, so you could have the link back, upload it through your computer. I can pin videos, but when I pin it on the phone, it's telling me to do it as a pin idea. With the pin idea, it's like step-by-step videos that you get to show in, like, it'd be considered like your stories, kind of. But that's what it tells me on the phone. Yes, Tasha, it doesn't have to be similar. Girl, it could be the same exact thing. When I upload my reel to Instagram, that same exact reel is going to TikTok, is going to Pinterest, and it's going as a YouTube short. Same one video on all platforms. If you try to create like a bunch of different things, we're going to overwhelm ourselves. Right, exactly, Tara. I just figured that out like 2 days ago, because actually when I was live on Instagram, I was telling people, oh, your videos have to be pin ideas. But when I went to my computer, it let me do it as a pin. So when you're uploading videos on your phone, it's as a pin idea. When you're uploading on your computer, it lets you upload it as a pin. So now I just go to the computer and upload the video pins, because the videos perform more. So I need them to have a link where people could come back to me. The ideas are cute and all. And also your pin idea, you can mention in the pin idea, you know, follow me, and you could create a video like in Canva for your, what is it called? Your intro and your outro, where it says, you know, make sure to follow me on all social channels, and show that. You could do that too. But it's better when someone could just click it and go back and find you. Like, I don't want to have to search for your shop in Etsy, because then it's going to be like, maybe a lot of people have a name similar. If I could just have a link that's going to take me straight to your shop, straight to that product, that's even better. Carter, so you're gonna do 5 times a week? You can. You can. Just even if like during the live you don't write this stuff down, when we come off really quickly, just write down your ideas. Even if you gotta break it down throughout the week to like maybe record, just write it down. Make it a little bit easier. Because let me tell you, I be stressed out some mornings jumping up and thinking of something to post just randomly. And that's when I end up forgetting, like mentioning there's a video or letting people know you could purchase it from me or tagging my shop or something because I'm rushing. So that's why like every Sunday as I plan out this content, we're going to do it together. We're going to do it together. So I'll be live here every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern for us to plan out our content. I was thinking about, because I do lunch break lives on Instagram. So I was thinking about doing a lunch break live here and just to follow up Fridays. But I feel like Friday is so close to Sunday. I feel like on Sunday when we come in, we could talk about what we did throughout the week if we were able to keep up with it and then plan what we're doing throughout for the following week. I don't know yet. Oh, good. Video about making a pin and schedule. Yeah, the video that I'm gonna upload on Wednesday, I'm gonna show you how to create a pin in Canva, how to upload it, how to schedule it. Also, I'm gonna show you how to upload the video as a pin on the desktop. That full video is gonna be Wednesday, so that's Wednesday's video. Brain dumps are always good. You know what I did one day? I sat down and I went through a bunch of videos on Instagram, like TikTok, and I just started like jotting down ideas of like the way that I could do things, not necessarily following exactly. I don't like to follow exactly what somebody's doing. So if you see people doing a specific themed live, like for me, I don't like to go back and do exactly that. That drives me nuts. What I'm gonna do is notice the way that they're doing. Maybe they're talking as if they're selling something when they're talking about their product. So maybe I'll start doing, something like that. But it's nothing to go through social media and get ideas, because that's how you find out what's trending. And pay attention. There's sounds that, you hear it and it's like, okay, people gonna stop using this. That means it's trending. You better put it in one of your videos. Also, if you put a sound in a video like on in a reel and you turn it all the way down and then you have like a voiceover or something, even though people can't hear it, it's still registering to Instagram that you're using a trending sound and it'll be seen more. So you can do it and turn it all the way down. I never made an SVG. I tried to make an SVG in Canva, and when I saved it, it wasn't like the real SVGs. I do not trust Canva to do SVGs. I don't. I've never done it. I tried it once and I saved it as an SVG and it was crap. I think I tried to upload it to Design Space and it was junk. So I never created an SVG in there. You can DM me on Instagram and I could send you some videos of that I looked at on YouTube. But also, come on right here on YouTube and search, because I don't have videos on making SVGs because I'm not great at it. I can do like 2-3 layers of something, and that's only because I design it in Design Space and then upload it to Illustrator and just click like this few buttons you gotta click to turn it into an SVG. I'm not that great. Andrina's Creations, she has a lot of videos, but she does have videos on how you can do that in Silhouette Studio. So even if you don't have a Silhouette, you can use Silhouette Studio, the business edition, which is, I think it's like $100 flat one-time payment, and you can create SVGs in there and then use them for the Glowforge. Right. I need to watch that video too, because I paid for Silhouette business edition and still don't use it. So I need to watch it myself, because the designing it, screenshotting it, putting it in Illustrator, obviously it's horrible. You can also design straight in Illustrator, but I don't know how to do that either. I'm learning. It takes time to get, because there's a lot of programs and stuff you got to learn as a crafter. Also, don't overwhelm yourself. Take your time. But Andrina's Creations right here, LLC, you can see her in the comments. She has videos showing you how to create those SVGs in Silhouette. And they actually save as a proper SVG that you can use. It does not in Canva. I don't know who over there in Canva is in charge of that SVG. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. They always have, so see, they have coupons sometimes for Silhouette Studio. It's on sale for $50. Grab it. Grab it. Actually, too, that's another idea for content. So one way to support other crafters, if you see crafters like either they make something or they sell an SVG, because this is an idea for one of my videos too. So Andrina has a template to help with, I think it was centerpieces. You can buy the file from her and create a video on that. You're making content for yourself, and you just add a link or you tag her so people know where to get the file. If you're not sure about content, do stuff like that. Also, if you're a Cricut user, Cricut has already designed projects, and they simple as hell. They're nothing like the multi-layered centerpieces and stuff we make, and that makes for good content, whether you're on Instagram or YouTube. So that makes for good content too. I never heard that. No, Andrina does them and they're fine. I've used her SVGs before that she's created in Silhouette Studio. It is overwhelming. So that's why if you feel like posting on all of these social channels is too much for you right now, pick two. Pick two. Get accustomed to posting often on those two, then add another one. Don't try to do everything at once. When I first started, all I focused on was Instagram. And I've got to a point with Instagram where I don't have a huge following. Like, I think I actually lost quite a few followers this month. I don't know what I did wrong. But I'm at like 29.9 or some like that. Let's say like right around 30,000 followers on Instagram. And with Instagram, I built a community. I didn't just build a following. And that's me, like coming on live, talking, helping people out, answering questions. Building a community is way better than building a following. Because when you switch over, like now I said I'm coming over here to YouTube, your community is going to want to come and support you because they already know how you are. Oh, yes. So everybody was like, fine, Shondell, we'll go over there. It wasn't like a big thing. If you just have a following, they ain't following you everywhere. They're probably like, listen, I'm on Instagram. This is where I am. That's it. So focus on building a community as well. So one at a time. I focus on Instagram. Like I literally put everything into Instagram and paid no attention to nobody else. And that's how come my views dropped on Pinterest. I used to focus on Pinterest. I think Pinterest, I would say, was the first because before I started a business, I was pinning and repinning stuff on Pinterest anyway. So Pinterest was the first. I got my Pinterest to 1 million views a month. And then I went into Instagram, focused on Instagram, and then barely paid attention to Pinterest. Now I done dropped down to 61,000 this year views. So I'm trying to get back to that 1 million. But remember, when you add that extra, don't forget about the other one. So I came to Instagram build, and I forgot about Pinterest. So now I'm going to do both. But like, you know, I gotta feed a baby little by little. It's the same with all these social channels. One at a time. Get consistent with one, then add two. Wait till you get to a point where you're consistent with both and it's like second nature. Oh, I already know I'm gonna go on Instagram and I'm gonna go live. I already know I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna go live. It's second. Instagram is second nature to me, to the point where going live was like therapy. My sisters will be like, oh, you miserable today. Go live on Instagram and then come back and call us. Get to the point where it's second nature, then introduce a little bit more of something else. This here by yourself is hell on wheels. And when you see like really large creators, a lot of them have a team. Some of them get big to a point where they have management. There's people who's going to answer their emails and inquiries. There's people helping them create content. So they don't have to do it all on their own. So sometimes it look like, well, this person is consistent everywhere. That's because they got people. So when it's just you, take your time. Take your time. And don't compare. Like, that's the biggest issue. looking at others and then comparing yourself, child, you end up not doing a damn thing. And I believe you me, I know it. Because sometimes I'm like, yo, how they get here already? And I'm still sitting here like a fool. Like, what am I doing wrong? The first thing I'm doing wrong is worrying about what the hell they doing. So focus on you. Don't stress it too much. If you get to a point where you get on social media and you're a little more stressed and comparing yourself and downing yourself, get off. Get off. Take a break. I took a break the end of this year. Y'all see my hand is healing. The first break in November, I burned all my skin off with hot oil. It was disgusting. I'm now getting like color back. Like all of this was just white. It was burned to the white meat here. So I'm like, you need another break. So I took a break again in December. And now I'm back and I feel more refreshed. I'm ready to create more. I'm ready to do more. But only take breaks if you can afford it. There are people who are working and their small business is what feeds the whole family. So if that's your case, don't be taking them long breaks. Do what you got to do to take care of you. I do work full time, so I was able to take a break from social media and like business and stuff like that. But step back from Instagram sometimes because it could be really overwhelming, and focus on who you're following. If you're following miserable people, you're going to see miserable shit on your timeline. Follow people who inspire you, people who are doing better than you, people who post positive things, people who encourage people, so that you know that your timeline is going to be full of that good stuff when you go on there, and it's not going to depress you even more. What you scroll through on Instagram is what Instagram is going to show you. So if you know you're looking at like gossip pages, because I ain't going to lie, I do. But I do it on my personal page, so it comes up there. When I come on my business page, it's going to come up to the people I want to see, crafters and stuff like that. So, and one of the things I'm focused on more money management this year, so I started following pages like that, and they give good tips. Another piece of content, if you're kind of lost, just create some quotes in Canva. Those do really well. And do them as a carousel post. So a carousel post on Instagram is like a picture, but more like 2 or more. So you ever see people who write 2 sentences, then you gotta swipe to keep reading the rest? Do stuff like that. Whether it's a tip on, I don't know, shopping, how to save money, remember exactly what we're talking about here, remembering to take a break. Put that as quotes. Add your little picture in there. There goes some more content. Exactly. Andrina, I'll create SVGs, but I never have created like my own templates. I have not. When I do have, like I have some I have to upload to my Etsy shop, I paid somebody to make them for me. That I need to practice. That I definitely need to practice. Do you have a video showing how you do the template? Cause I think what it is I also get lazy when you gotta create stuff like files. So you need to measure twice and then do. But it's something I need to make time. It's something I need to make time for, definitely. For instance, like templates for, let's say you want to create a box, SVG for a gable box or a purse or something like that, those templates. She does kinda. Right, all that measuring I think is what scares me away. The measuring. It scares me away. Do you ever make templates for other people to sell? Look at me over here ready to pay somebody else. Again, mind you, I just said I'm going to try. But I am going to try. But back to our planning. So everybody, like if you're on this live, if you're watching the replay, make sure you have your list. The social channels you want to do it on. Write down the amount of times. We're just for this week. We're planning just for this week. We're going to be back Sunday again. Every Sunday. Planning it out. And your ideas. So what I did, I went into Instagram, and you know you could save sounds. If you find a sound that you think you want to use, click on it at the bottom. The sound will come up with all the videos that made it with the sound. And now you'll see the little save arrow at the top. Save it. It goes into your save so you can create a reel with that later. So I literally wrote down the name of the sounds that are here that I want to use and the idea that I want to do with it. Sometimes I call my sister, like one day I called my sister, like, anybody want to come over and throw something at me? And they like, what? I need them to, I still need somebody to throw it at me. I'm going to probably make one of my sons do it. Y'all will see it this week on the reel. I just need somebody to throw something at me in the video for me to make like a funny reel. So I write down the ideas and I already have products. So I did a cookie and milk theme. So I'm going to do a process video for that this week. I'm going to do a video of the finished product. So all of that is content for me for this week. The reason why I wrote the sound down is because I have so many sounds saved. When it's time for me to go back, you know what you can do too? When you save the sound, go to make the reel and just record yourself looking crazy for like 2 seconds and then act like you're about to post it and save it instead. So you can save that reel to come back to later, go into it and delete the video you made and start over with the video you need. That's another way to keep the sounds where you have, because I have mad sounds. Like every 2 seconds. I be on my personal page sometimes and find a reel and I send it to my business page so I could save it on there for what I'm going to use it for. So those are good ways to either write down the name of it or save a little messed up piece of a video and then come back and re-record it. Ooh, craft to create, let's go. Let's go. See? And also I think YouTube, I put too much thinking into YouTube too. It's the same thing. People want to just know how you do things, what you're doing, a little bit of everything. I do see like day in the life videos and I want to do them for YouTube, but I honestly want to get more equipment. I found somebody on TikTok and like her Amazon storefront had all the equipment she used to like record. And yeah, I need to get it together. The goal is to be better with content this year. I finally found a camera I want to use. Lord have mercy. I found 2 cameras. One is about $900 and the other one was like $1,700. I ain't getting that one. Not right. I ain't at a point where I can get that one yet. That ain't in the budget, especially when this year I said I need to start saving and spending wisely. But I think it was $700 or $800 was the other one. That is definitely on the list of things to get. What I use to record YouTube, my cell phone. This is not my cell phone. This is my work phone. But right now, my personal phone I'm recording on now, I use that for everything. For YouTube, for reels, for pictures. I ain't got no camera. I've been using the same thing for years. For years. My phone. My phone. Right. That's what I'm trying to do. So I do show a lot of me on my page, but when it comes to reels, I don't show the face. Like coming in, like one thing, like the dancing, I probably can't do that. But I'm working on the lip singing part of like certain trending reels. Before I came live today, I was like practicing the lip singing. I'm telling you, I felt like a fool. But I'm going to keep practicing and posting them bad boys. Because sometimes you feel like it ain't good, you post it, and people love it. And just make sure, like, okay, so there's a reel with, what's this big guy name? He's a rapper. He's the big one. I don't know his name. And he's saying accusations, false accusations. So that's going to be one of my reels, right? So you can just record yourself mouthing that part, like accusations, which I still don't know how I'm going to do it and not look stupid. But then put a comment at the top and make it relatable to crafts. So you can say accusations, false accusations, and at the top it's like, when my husband says I pay more attention to crafting than to him. So you can make that the comment and you saying accusations. So stuff like that is craft related, but the video isn't necessarily craft related, but you bring it back to crafts. And also other people can relate. So people are going to laugh with you. They're going to comment. Also in the caption, like if you do that, ask a question. Like, guys, y'all husband be complaining about y'all spending more time in the craft room than with him. Then you have something for people to comment under. You want people to engage in your content. So something like that, and there you go. And it's simple, and it's like I think it's a 5 or 6 second reel. That's it. Right. All when it comes to like jewelry, because my sister sells jewelry too. People want to see how it look. I be trying to beat it in her head. Don't just show the jewelry. Show you or your customers wearing it. Show outfit ideas of what they look good in. Also, guys, make sure you're paying attention. You could just use the stores as your inspiration to know when you need to start posting holiday stuff. When you start seeing it in Target, Michael's, the Dollar Tree, or whatever, let's go. It should be in our shop. Everybody should be having their Valentine's Day stuff out already. And as soon as that's over, you're going to start on Easter. So ahead of time, start promoting it. You can make little jokes like just with the reels and make jokes about your product and ask people if they can relate. Remind people, if your husband complain about you spending too much time in the craft room, don't worry about it. Just head on over to my whatever and get this printable. Head on over to my shop and get this product. Stuff like that. So you got to bring it all back to get those customers. Black History Month is coming. If you have any items for that, start putting stuff like that out too. So Andrina said, when doing YouTube tutorials, please explain everything like you're teaching someone that don't know anything about crafting. That's like the best advice ever when it comes to YouTube. Because in my head, certain things are just automatic. It's like, you should know that. If I say put it in the Cricut, you should know that your Cricut going to be turned on, open for you to feed it in. Assume they don't. Tell them, turn on the Cricut. Like, I always forget about that because you're going to get questions that come back and ask you. And you probably, especially as you advance in crafting, you don't think like a beginner anymore. I think that's my biggest issue. I forget that some people really come into it and don't even know that like there are people who think a Cricut and a silhouette can print, like literally print images. And to me, it's like, it's common sense. That's not what we're doing. You're printing on a printer. But if it's someone who never used these machines or now stepped into crafting, they're not going to know that. So like you have to explain all of that to them. Right. Is always think like people are beginners. Also, I have a question. When it comes to YouTube lives, how long do y'all think is too long? Like, should I stay on till we are good to go? We feel like we've done it and then get off? Or should it be like a set time? Like half hour, like don't go over? Or do y'all feel like, listen, we here talking, let's talk? Because I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing yet. You done long lives? Girl, I'm lost when it comes to YouTube. And it's crazy because it's like, shondell, it's just like Instagram. You could go live on Pinterest now. Just a little reminder. You can go live on Pinterest. I haven't done that one yet. But I'm just trying to remind myself, it's the same shit. Just come on, relax, and do what you gotta do. But I still have like, it's nerve-wracking for me with YouTube. I don't know why. 6 to 8 hours long? What? You saved those? Did you save those lives? Professional videos. Right. Thanks, Andrina. Keep your products in people's minds. Yes, I think that's D. McNish. I don't know if I said that right. McNish Brown. I do that. Like, I'll speak about a product and then it's like, all right, I told you about it. That's it. You got to continually put your products in people's face. Like, you got to remind them. Get them to the point where if they're thinking about a product, you're the person that come up because you have put it in their face so much. I lack in that department. I got to do promoting myself more. They stay on YouTube. Oh, you're more on TikTok now? I'm not. I went live on TikTok once. I'm not comfortable with that. I'll tackle that another time. Let me get used to YouTube, and then I'll tackle TikTok. Right. When you see commercials over and over. You know what else I remind myself? When I go into my email, I feel like every day, the craft store, Target, almost every day they send an email. Like, listen, I already know what you got in there. And it's like, listen, these are big companies that honestly don't even really need to advertise, but they are continually sending you emails and coupons and this and reminding, and you see advertisements on Instagram or whatever. Same thing. Like, we gotta do the same thing. Okay. I didn't realize. So yeah, we gotta do the same thing here for us. Think big. Y'all know how the thing go. Think big, bitch. You think it's small. Think big. We gotta think big. We gotta think big. Yeah, I need to improve my self-promotion. I really do. I feel like when I'm live sometimes, because like I told y'all, I created... You can't curse on here. I gotta remind you, that's another thing. You can't curse like that on YouTube. And I think what it was, like most of my lives on Instagram, I would delete it. So I didn't care if I was cursing. All right, no cursing on YouTube. Be a lady. Be a lady. All right, we're back. I'm gonna be a lady. Let me tell y'all too, it's very hard for me because I curse like a sailor on a regular day. I curse like a sailor on a regular basis. All right, girl, behave yourself. Self-promotion. I gotta get better with self-promotion. I do. And that's where I was talking about building a following and building a community. The difference, when I'm on live, I'll forget to talk about a product. And my followers on my Instagram, they will tell people, oh, somebody be like, Shondell, I like your earrings. Before I could say anything, she sells them. It's hers. So that's where building a following and a community really helps out. Because sometimes you're lacking in one thing and they'll help you out. When I go live, like as much as I give advice, I get a lot of advice from my followers as well. So keep that in mind. And the way to do that is connect with your followers. Go live, talk to them, help them, give advice, take advice. So treat your followers like you know them. Like they're not somewhere far in a land far away. So you want to build a community instead of a following. Yep, that's what I do. One video on every last platform. Everywhere. Sometimes I forget, but for the most part, that's what it is. And that's what's going to be this week. That's how I'm going to keep up with this darn schedule. So, my question to everybody. How do you feel now going into the week content-wise? Do you feel a little better? Do you feel a little bit organized? Do you know what you're going to do? Like, how y'all feeling? Anybody have questions? I don't want to leave this live and anybody's confused. We're lost. It's like, so what the hell did Shondell go live for? She ain't even help us with nothing. I want to make sure everybody's good. There you go. You just made your content planning and me as your story. That's it. You watching a live, like when you go live with people and somebody do something funny, make that into a reel or even a YouTube short or a story. Feel good? You singing? I'm proud of you, Kai, with the YouTube. It takes a while, but you're gonna get there. Everybody, I think everybody's feeling good, so that's a good thing. That's what I want for us to do, and never be. For the most part, I think everybody here already knows me, but for anybody who don't know me, don't be afraid to ask questions. I'm okay with answering questions. That's what I'm here for. And we're going to be each other's accountability partners. So I'm going to see y'all back here next week, Sunday. And that's what we're going to talk about. Did you actually do the things you planned today? Or were you just lying and joking on here with us and acting like you're going to do something and you ain't do shit? You ain't do nothing. Can't curse. So every week we're going to follow up and make sure we stay consistent. Oh, you know what? Another thing I forgot to mention? Write down your stats. You want to compare to see if your consistency is actually paying off. So I wrote down the beginning of the month I do it for every month. Everything. My followers on IG, my YouTube. I made big bucks on YouTube in December, $20.15. I wrote it down to see if me being consistent this month is going to make a difference. So write all of that. I wrote down my Pinterest views and followers, TikTok followers. Write it down. That's how we're going to keep track and see if this is working for us. If you feel like 1 month go by and it's not working, it's time to switch something up. Something got to change. You got to either do more, do less, change your strategy. So that's why you need to write down your numbers to keep track of. Yes, I'm going to save these lives. That's why I started doing lives on YouTube, so I can save them here and also make a little bit more than $20.15 on YouTube a month. You did a story of you watching live. Oh, tag me, because I'm going to repost y'all. When you do something like that and you tag and you repost, y'all know people nosy, because I'm nosy too. People will click on that and be like, who's Shondell posting? And if they see what they like, you got to follow up. So make sure, not even just me, tag companies and stuff like that. You know, people going to be looking. Get them something to look at. And that's another thing. Make sure your accounts look good. So when they being nosy and they come to see what's going on, ain't nothing but good things going on over here. And they're going to follow. You're welcome. Okay, that's another thing. I didn't know that, Andrina. Guys, when you're watching videos, don't speed past the ads. Actually let it play out and watch the ads on the videos, because that's how people get paid. I didn't really know that. I didn't think it mattered. Like, it was just there's there. I don't know. But you learn something new every day. So, you know, just get up and like make a run for it during the ad and come back to whatever it is you're doing. Yeah, me too. Andrina's the one that told me that a while ago, and I started making sure I play the ads. I didn't know if you skip the ad, they don't get paid. I didn't know. But now we all know. So yeah, so far I'm going to do every Sunday for planning. For our content planning is every Sunday. For the lunch break live, I'm going to actually like discuss a topic and we just hang and talk. I don't know if I'm going to do that like Friday. I haven't decided yet. Right, Andrina. If you like the content, that's a good way to support. And I tell people that all the time too. Support does not mean you have to spend money. Sometimes we're all crafters. So it's like, I'm not buying a cake topper from Shondell and I sell cake toppers. But a good way to still support your fellow crafter or anybody else watching their content, liking. If you see, like we here and we see each other's reels, comment, like it. If you want to share it, if it's something shareable that you think people are going to want to see, share it. So those are free ways to support each other and other creators instead of like spending money. And it's still helping us earn money. So it's just as good as you making a purchase from that person. Yeah, so I haven't decided if I want to do accountability as like we come back Sunday and then we check on each other at the beginning of the live and then go into plan for the next one, or should I do it like I check on y'all on Fridays? I haven't figured it out yet, but I do know so far for sure every Sunday I'll be here at 3 p.m. And even sometimes I might have work to do, so we're gonna be crafting and planning out that week. Right, all of that is free to help out, and that's a good way to support each other. So y'all don't forget that. Also, put all your links in your bio. You don't want people to have to question where to find something, where to find you. Have them links in the bio. Have them. That's why I'm going to add the Pinterest board. So anybody who came in late, I have a group Pinterest board you can join. I'm going to put that at the top of my link tree. Let me write that down is what I need to do today. Because I have my Pinterest in my link tree, but I'm going to do that group board at the top. So when I come off, I know that's what I got to do. Create a link tree. links in. But yeah, you can use Linktree, and I believe it's free, and then they have like a paid version, but you can just add all your links in there. Andrina, which one do you use? I use Linktree. I've seen people really fancy one, but man, once my links is there, like, do I need to get all films there? I don't know. I don't know. Also with YouTube, I'm not sure like which thumbnails perform better, but always have your thumbnails ready. So for this live, I already created the thumbnail. I saved it. So once I save this live, the thumbnail will be there. Also, tell me how y'all like it. You know, I respect your opinion. Tell me like, Shondell, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like the color. Let me know what y'all think of the thumbnail after I save this live. You use Beacon? That's true too. Have all your social media account with the same name. It is so confusing if you tell somebody, oh, I'm on YouTube under Go Get That Money, but I'm on Instagram as The Craft Print, and then I'm on TikTok as Shondell G. That's confusing as hell. Make sure your business name is what you are everywhere. Like if you need to find me, it's gonna be The Craft Print. Everywhere. Even in these streets. Everywhere. The Craft Print. You want to make it easy for people. Yeah, I create my thumbnails in Canva. Don't mind me. I don't got no sense. Like, I really have no common sense. But that's why people love me, because I ain't got no sense. You know what I also was going to say? Like, I'm by the window. And one thing about Brooklyn is it's noisy. So I'm hoping it's not, like, crazy with the background. Because y'all know New York always got something going on. Like, right before I was recording, it was like the fire truck was going by. I'm like, I hope this don't mess up my lives, man. Yeah, I have Canva Pro too. I do pay for Canva Pro. I love Canva. You know what? I think one thing about Etsy, there's so many shops, it's hard. I think that when I went to get the craft print, it was taken on Etsy. On Etsy, I'm actually the craft print shop. But whoever had the craft print doesn't have a shop anymore. So I believe with Etsy, the name is still gone. So there was somebody there. I think what happens is, it's so many people starting businesses and stuff. It got worse during the pandemic. Names are the hardest thing. It's very hard. The difference between SVG and a PNG in a video. I could do that. But basically, SVG is a layered file, and a PNG, that's a picture. Like seeing the picture of what I have an SVG of. But you know, it's a picture that you can print. And the SVG is going to be that layered file. I don't know. The thing is, so I need to look up like the real technical term, because people want to know like the real definition. I ain't got that for you. Listen, it's a layered cut file. That's as much as I got to go. So I need to research when I do these videos too. Because I know people, you know, they want all the details. Yes, Crafts and Cafecito, that's a good one too. Check. I do. When I, because I wasn't the craft print, I became the craft print January 1st of 2020. Before that, I was just Shondell's Decor. I checked everywhere to make sure. I purchased a domain. I did everything. I took everything. I think I thought of some Instagram names and I took them, and I don't even remember what the hell they were anymore. So poor person who want to use that. But check it out and take everything. Right. Oh, really? That's crazy. That was smart. Peep this, y'all. She created an email for her daughter when she was born. Now she's 18 and she uses it. You gotta be on it when it comes to names of things. Like, snatch up everything, especially the domain too. Go pay for the domain. Yes. So planning your content is weekly, or you can even do bi-weekly or monthly if you could think that far out. I can. Um, Sit down and plan it out so you're not that overwhelmed. And with all of these social platforms, it gets a little confusing, but the main thing is all of them want video. Everybody wants video and multiple. So the more you can do, the better. But if you can't do 3 a day, don't do 3 a day. I still built a following without 3 a day. I always posted once a day, mainly everywhere. And sometimes some of them ain't getting even once a day. But try to do as much as you can and pace yourself. That's the main thing. Pace yourself. We could talk a good one. Pace yourself and put in the work. Because I do a lot of talking sometimes, and then the week comes, and then I'm just looking at me, and I'm looking at myself, and I'm looking at me, and looking at myself, and me and myself ain't do nothing. So actually put in the work. Make sure you put in the work. Yeah, her fake bakes are actually, I don't have it. I moved it. She made some for me, but she doesn't sell them anymore. The minute she starts selling, I'm on it too. But Peep This, y'all, is amazing. We did a crafting and chatting together too. Also, whenever I bring back crafting and chatting, it's going to be on YouTube. Because now you can go live with somebody else on YouTube. So that's going to be here too. Another thing I wanted to, I feel like I don't know. It just feel like I'm bombarded with information. But when things come to my head, I feel like I got to tell people. Try to focus on the places that you're going to make money first. Because it can get so overwhelming, and then for you to get no kind of return, it'll bring you to your breaking point. It'll bring you to your breaking point. So try to focus on those places where you're going to earn money first, and then roll into others. And TikTok, yeah. Andrina, we have each other's number. You can message me too. And when it comes to crafting and chatting, I think the main thing that I did that was probably like a lot for people was planning. I planned crafting and chatting months in advance. Like I would start in January and plan out the episodes until June. So I knew I was doing every Thursday. I'll contact people. We work out a date. I put them down for that date. We figure out what project is going to be. I put them down for that project, and then we go live together. And that's it. When you're doing like weekly live shows, the best thing you can do is plan that baby out as much as you can. Right. It gets to be overwhelming. Right. So also, Crafts and Cafecito, you said yourself too, you're not consistent. So don't give up on one social channel, especially when you know you wasn't consistent. Try being more consistent there. And also, but I will tell you, I feel like TikTok, when you post there, you more likely are going to get orders more than Instagram. But TikTok ain't my thing. I just post. I go on TikTok because people like crafts and certain things. One of my videos, I fluffed a Christmas tree, my son's yellow Christmas tree. I didn't think anybody was going to care. That thing took off because people were like, they're not good in like fluffing the tree. And I literally made the tree. Like I love fluffing trees. I take my time, branch by branch. And that took off. So with TikTok, it's just the stuff, people just like it, but I don't put a lot of effort into it. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Yeah. And the more you post too, brands will like reach out to you and stuff. I had 2 brands, small brands with craft supplies. So with them, I just spoke to them about sending me supplies, but you can also negotiate money. Most of the time you want to try to negotiate money. But with that, I have plans for more content here, and I want supplies provided by people. So I'm willing to take posts for products because I was posting about these stuff anyway. So to be able to get the free products is a good thing. When it comes to getting paid for content, there's a lot that goes into it. A lot of you pitching companies. People think all the time the companies are reaching out to creators. It is not always like that. They're reaching out to companies and letting them know, listen, we could work together. These are my rates. This is what I can do for you. These are the followers I have. There's a lot of that. And I'm not ready for that yet. But I do see myself getting there. But I'm going to get into pitching. Just not right now. I got to take my time. Yeah. You grow faster on TikTok. You do grow faster on TikTok. Andrina, do you have a schedule for TikTok, or do you just go on whenever? TJ said none of the social channels is for her. I don't know what it is about TikTok. I don't know. No, you don't schedule. Let me tell you something. I have a problem with schedule. Every time I think of something, I feel like I need a schedule. I don't know what it is. Maybe because in life, everything else is chaotic for me. And when it comes to this stuff, especially like going live, I always feel like I need a schedule. I need a cute name. I was trying to figure out something that rhymed that sound good for today, like even. And it's like, yo, sit your behind down and relax and just do it. Like that I need to do a little more of. But I always feel like I need a schedule or something. Pick one, TJ, and just go. Because the thing is, the crazy part is, we have the talent and be holding back. And then I be see people, I be looking at their stuff like, who the heck, who's buying this? But guess what? They consistent and getting them damn sales. And we over here, who are like way more experienced and know what they're doing and still doubting ourselves. Like, we gotta stop. No cursing. We gotta stop the crap. We gotta stop the crap. Put it out there. Like, stop being scared. I still don't know what the hell I be scared about sometimes. Like, but we gotta stop it. At the end of the day, if we want to grow and like get there, we gotta stop. I overthink a lot. Believe you me. Like, y'all see me post stuff, but just know that I overthought it. I had anxiety. My arms were shaking before I even got it out there. But I got it out there. Can you add people in the comments here? I don't know. Wait. I'm trying to keep up with the comments. Nice. Now, I gotta go. The thing is, anytime I go on TikTok, no one's live. I don't know. Like last night though, I woke up in the middle of the night and I found the dumbest live. Like there was a DJ in the club. No one could dance. No one had rhythm. Everybody was just laughing and talking about him in the comments, and me sitting here just watching it all. Like when I go on this, nobody, like crafters really aren't live that much. I don't know. Peep this, y'all. Like you definitely need to put that out there. And I feel like with the fake bakes, it hasn't like been like oversaturated yet. It could be me just not seeing stuff. But when it comes to like Instagram and TikTok, I don't see that oversaturated like paper crafting, really. So you definitely need to like be consistent and dominate it now. Before, because you know people trying to find everything. Like I think this year you're gonna see more of tough thing, like doing the tough thing gun and stuff like that. You're gonna see more of that. So little by little, they're gonna creep into the fake bakes and try to take over. No, she is really good. Like, good. Some of the stuff I go on and be like, you sure that that's not food for you? TikTok is all tumblers and t-shirts. Nah, TikTok is everything. TikTok is everything. And the craziest things. I've seen some lives like, this person cannot be sane. That's the first thing I think. There's no way these people are sane. It be the craziest stuff. But TikTok does have a little bit of everything. But I would say I don't see crazy amount of fake bakes videos. So Peep this, y'all. Take over. Take over. Pens and badge reels. I don't see too much lives on that. You don't see a lot of cake toppers and banners. I need to be on TikTok making cake toppers. Yes, organization videos. Organization, people love that. I love it. It be making me want to go get stuff. Be live for hours at night on TikTok. Designed by Ivy Rose. I never catch your lives. Do you think people enjoy when you're making the cake toppers and stuff on TikTok? I need to I guess I'm gonna start. I'm gonna call you by your Instagram name. Designed by Ivy Rose. Do you have a set time you go on? Or is it like random? And do you think mornings or evenings are better? I seen the peeling the raw eggs live. Like, what's the point? Random? Alright, I gotta try to catch y'all in there. You know what I'll probably do? Like, just go live with people on TikTok. I think going live with people too gets, like, if you're not comfortable, try going live with people first. That gets you more comfortable when it comes to lives, because a lot of people are scared or uncomfortable doing lives. So go live with people, and that'll help you. Then eventually you'll be able to do it on your own. The thing is, I want to take my time. I don't want to like just go viral out of nowhere, because I feel like that's like chaos. I do want to take my time and grow. I do want to take my time and grow. You work around their schedule. Andrina, I think people relate more to that. Andrina, Alexandria, with like the kids, the house, and everything going on. People relate more to that. But I love organization videos. But I think we're good. Like, we're good. We just gotta do it. The collective that I'm hearing, whether it's different social media platforms, is we're not stepping out and doing it. Like, everybody have their thing down packed. We're talented. Like, we just need to do it. Like, even if you weren't talented, do it. Because that's how you learn. My first set of craft supplies look like crap. Craft supplies, craft projects look like crap. And if I didn't keep going and posting and learning, I wouldn't have known. I would not have known. You're looking at paper. You feel like epoxy is more? I think people like looking at the process of those epoxy videos. Midnight lives. I don't I'm in bed early. I changed my schedule up so that I could go to bed early to wake up early. So unless I fall asleep real early, I'm not up in the middle of the night. The latest I will stay up is 10 o'clock now, because I'm trying to wake up and work out before I start working. Olivia Rose. Is that she does paper crafting or tumblers? I have to go on TikTok more so I can see more. I guess with TikTok I could just like random jump on whenever like I'm working on orders. Maybe I do something like that. Paper. Okay. We gotta go on. Alright guys, so I'm gonna wrap it up. We've been here a while. Like, I talk too much. I know I do. And y'all do too, because y'all just like me. Y'all love to talk. And I will be here forever. But I actually have to cook dinner. And I have to work on some orders I want to ship tomorrow. But now that y'all talking to me, I'm wondering if I should work on those orders live. I don't know if I want... me and TikTok, my legs are shaking under the table right now as I talk about going live on TikTok. Maybe I do it today. I don't know. Anybody going live tonight on TikTok? Not late though. I'm a granny. I'm somebody. Well, I don't got no grandkids yet, but I could be a granny. But I'm already acting like a granny. Who going live? Not too late. Not too late. I already put my Valentine. I already started getting Valentine's Day orders for. What about the Glow Forge? Do you see a lot of people working on the Glow Forge on TikTok? I have a few like Valentine's Day Glow Forge orders I need to do. Right. Do it live on TikTok. Maybe I go live on pop up on TikTok. Nobody else doing it tonight? Try the TikTok lives. No Glowforge. Maybe I start doing like my Glowforge orders on there too. That's a good thing too. TikTok, you could play your music, so that's a good thing. I don't know, but me and music and work, I'll be blasting soca and work. I'll be dancing and doing all sorts of shit. Oh wait, no cursing. All sorts of stuff on TikTok. Yeah, I'm still gonna do it. I just wanted to know, like, are people seeing a lot of that going on? I'm working on me. Also, I started waist training while working out. Lord, let me tell y'all right now, I'm dying. I'm dying under here. But anyway, we're gonna end it off. Listen, guys. So, we're getting off this live. We learned a lot today because we like to talk. I feel like, damn, what we gonna learn next week from each other? But I know we will. Plan out that content. If you didn't get to do it today, just write down at least the amount of time and some ideas of what you want to create. Just take a little time in the week and record that stuff. But if you have a shop already, you're doing orders, record them. Also, one thing, like, join lives. You see somebody go live, join, because you not only are you gonna just like watch what they're doing, you're gonna end up learning stuff too. Like today was just to plan out, and we all talked about different things. We got ideas from each other. Andrina was telling us about the YouTube and the TikTok. Like, you learn from also joining people lives as well. So join not only to support, but to help you grow too. Y'all won't believe the amount of tips I've learned from like other crafters. And you need to go back on YouTube lives. And you know why I don't focus on TikTok? I didn't monetize my TikTok in any way. So I'm trying now to focus on those Did I curse again? I cursed again. I cursed again? I did? Shoot. I'm gonna put that at the top of my list to work on my language. Because obviously I don't even know what I'm doing it now. Skort. Alright, like I was saying, join the people them lives. You're gonna learn something from people live. Stop cursing. It's not ladylike. I need y'all to stop cursing. Obviously y'all don't know how to stop. And I feel like one of y'all cursed in y'all head or something, and I heard it and that made me do it. So if y'all stop cursing, I'm gonna stop cursing. You can't get monetized in Canada? Oh, I didn't try to monetize. I didn't even look at like notifications from TikTok. I didn't even do it. I gotta work on the potty mouth. I definitely do. Adding money to the envelope ain't gonna do nothing because I'm gonna just dip right back in it and take it right back out. But I didn't know that. Maybe I look into monetizing TikTok. I don't know. But for me, it's Instagram Reels and YouTube videos here. Act like you're good talking to a group of kids. Oh, I'm the auntie that curse when I talk to the kids too. What's up?
You got like a notepad or something?
A notepad?
Yeah.
Yeah, on my desk in the room. What do you need it for?
I'm trying to do something, like math on something, but I can't find my book.
For the Air Force?
No.
Oh. Yeah. So write it down, plan it out, and work. We could pray, we could talk, we could learn, we could watch tutorials, we could pay for classes. But if we not putting in the work, we wasting our time. So plan it out, write down those ideas, and let's put in that work this week. I want to see the work. Like this week that just passed. As I did it, I wrote it down. So this is all the content I posted in 7 days. Like literally, put in that work. This is the plan. And with us, like kind of encouraging and helping, because I'm that type of girl. I'm gonna go hard in January, a little bit harder in February, but you see when March come, I disappear, gone. I don't know what happened. So I'm trying to keep up this consistency all the time. So we gonna do that together. Act like I'm in church. I ain't been there forever. Nah, but I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna work on it. I will. But the live is gonna be saved, guys. So as soon as I just click off of here, I'm gonna save it. And so let me know. Also, let me know what y'all think about this thumbnail that I save here after I'm done. Every Sunday we coming back at 3 p.m. and we're going to help each other stay on it. When you have people helping you, you're most likely to go, like to move, to do it. If it's just you and you be like, you know what, forget it. I don't care. I ain't do it today. Just let's let it go. Let it slide. We're not doing that. We trying to grow. We trying to bring in more income. Y'all see the price of eggs? Y'all see the price of milk, cereal, cheese? The price of everything is ridiculous. So we got to bring in that money so we can eat. It's what we got to do. So together we're going to be consistent. We're going to get this together, right? We got this. So I'm going to see y'all next week, Sunday. I might see y'all before that. I just got to figure out what day I'm going to do that, the second live here on YouTube. But I'm going to see y'all. Don't worry. But planning time, next Sunday. So y'all know how I do. I don't know how to say like my little goodbye. Peace in the Middle East, rain in Spain. That's how I still say goodbye to people like that, like in real life. Dog food is 15. Good thing I don't like animals. I got no pets. I don't have no pets. I don't like no animals whatsoever. Nothing. If I did, he would have had to go to a shelter, because who's feeding you right now? I'm barely able to feed myself. No thank you. No spank you. But anywho, let me not talk about pets, because people are very serious about pets. I think people value pets' lives sometimes more than they value humans. So let me talk about people and pets, okay? It's time for me to go cook, get my act together, plan out the week. Unfortunately, I gotta work in the morning, but thank God I'm working from home this week. Also, I want to do like a day in the life of, full-time crafter that works from home also. And then the day in the life of a full-time crafter that goes in the office every 5 weeks. And, show the process of when I go in the office. Because I work 4 weeks from home and 1 week in the office. So that's another thing I think people like to see and enjoy. Carl, I really got no common sense, man. I really don't. I don't know where it is. I buried it with my mama. I ain't got none. But anywho, I'll see y'all later. Peace in the Middle East, rain in Spain.